I am honored to stand at this podium after President-elect Rajavi, but it's not so easy to follow such a great speech. It was brilliant. It was honorable. It was visionary. Madame Rajavi did what a great leader does. She set out a path to victory and gave us all a reasonable hope that we will succeed in liberating the people of Iran. I'm honored to be here, and may I say, as we used to say in the United States Senate, on a point of personal privilege, I'm honored to be here with my wife, Hadassah Esther Lieberman. My friends, I want first to thank each of you in this massive crowd for the effort you've made to come here from all over the world to be part of this resistance. In doing so, I hope you know that you are not just attending another meeting. You have chosen to be part of history, part of changing history. And it is a long history of patriotic and courageous people who have fought for and achieved their freedom. Madame Rajavi referred to the religious fundamentalists who are temporarily at the head of the Iranian government. They are religious, but in the American view, they are leading a government that is profoundly sacrilegious. And they are doing that because they are denying the people of Iran the human rights to life, liberty, and happiness. I say today to the people of Iran, the people of the resistance, and I say it also to the tyrants who today rule over Iran, never forget, resistance to tyrants is obedience to God. It is a year now since the soft smile of Rouhani has replaced the threatening grimace of Ahmadinejad. But I ask you, my friends, has anything else about the policies of Iran changed in the last year? I couldn't agree with you more. They have not changed. Iran under Rouhani continues to directly support mass murder of the innocent people of Syria. Iran under Rouhani continues to fund and train violent, murdering terrorists in the Middle East and beyond. Iran under Rouhani continues to insist on maintaining its nuclear capability and the systems and weapons to deliver it. Iran under Rouhani continues to punish, imprison Iranians who simply want to speak their minds. And it does more than that. As Madame Rajavi said so powerfully, in increasing numbers, it kills the dissidents by hanging. Iran under Rouhani continues to leave the people of Iran suffering economically from poverty and unemployment. And yet, in spite of all that, as I say, we can see with our eyes, we can hear with our ears, there are those outside Iran, including people in high places, who want to see Iran as they wish it would be, not as it is today. And I'm afraid some of those are in the United States of America. Those who meet with the regime, who trust its representatives, who consider working with Iran in Iraq, deceive themselves, but more than that, they endanger the rest of us. Their hopes blind their eyes to the truth. Nothing has changed in Iran and under Rouhani and Khamenei. They are the enemies of freedom, the enemies of America, and the enemies of the people of Iran. There is only one sure way to secure the world from the threat that this regime in Tehran represents. It is for the Iranian people to overthrow these tyrants and for freedom-loving people throughout the world to support this next great revolution. You of the National Council of Resistance know all this and have fought valiantly and effectively to wake up the world's leaders from their sleep and illusions before it is too late. I thank you for that. So it is time for America to come to our values. America, which we proudly call the land of the free and the home of the brave. It is time for us to give full support to the brave Iranians of the resistance who are today fighting to be free. There is a moral crisis at Camp Liberty in Iraq today, and for anyone, including particularly America, to remain neutral in the face of these moral crises is just plain wrong. In Washington these days, you don't see this kind of bipartisan delegation that you see here in France in support of the resistance. Now let me say, finally, really to echo the moving words of Madame Rajavi, we know that the battle ahead will not be easy.